I'm 25, so I was born and raised here, and he's been here since day one. I always feel like he's a part of our family.
And last month, dozens of people from his extended family Happy birthday to you came out to celebrate Julius's 99th birthday. Commissioner Christine King presented him with a proclamation in his honor and a key to the city.
And I love you all, and I hope that I can still serve.
He was the first ambassador to the island. He has a big smile for everyone, an unbelievable person, human being.
He's fantastic. His life is a story. It's inspirational.
Julius told us he doesn't quite know what to say to those who view him as an inspiration, but he still had plenty to say when we sat down to talk with him. We start with the obvious question, why does he keep working?
Well, I work because I feel good at meeting people, and I enjoy my job, and I enjoy talking to people. Sometimes they come and they sit down and they tell me that the problems they have. I'm a good listener.
Julius still drives to and from work. And if you're wondering what his secret to staying in such good shape is, Julius says it is not his diet.
I can't say I eat properly because I eat everything under the sun, but I never drink and never smoke. I guess that helped a lot.
Speaking of food, Julius has special treats for the four-legged residents of the island.
I love my pups. I don't own a pup.
Although Julius's job is to keep residents safe, they are very protective of him.
I think everybody on the island just about look like I have my phone number. If I'm not there, I get a call at least from 4 or 5 people. Julius, what's wrong? You all right? You need anything?
Ralph Humbertson has lived on the island for 50 years and has a special bond with Julius. Both are Navy veterans.
And I just turned 81, so, you know, he considers me the kid. He served in World War II. He's a hero. He was involved in the Iwo Jima, where so many people were killed.
His oldest son, Julius Woods Jr., was also in the Navy.
He always taught us, you know, just take care of family and everything. Can you imagine at 99 getting up at 3:30 in the morning every morning? He gets up, goes to work, I go back to sleep. I just hope I got his genes. You know, hey, 99, say you're gonna work till 100.
While this 66-year-old is retired, his dad has no plans to turn in his uniform.
As long as I feel like I do, I won't retire.
Julius's message to all of us is this:
always try to treat everyone like you want to be treated yourself.
A golden rule to cherish and guard. Now, while there are no official rankings, Julius is likely the oldest working security guard in Florida and possibly the country. If there's anybody out there who's older and still working, we'd like to hear about him. So contact us in the Newsplex this morning. I'm Tavares Jones, Today in Florida.
All right, Tavares. Ahead on Today in Florida, we are watching Wall Street. A popular airline is making some changes. How it might affect your next flight.
Plus, Walmart is teaming up with AI. The reason why. Ahead.
Don't settle for the insurance company's lowball offer. Call Steinger, Green & Feiner.
Steinger, Green & Feiner won my case and got me a great settlement, and now I can live my dreams.
Men, this is Jeff for the Atlantic Men's Clinic, and summertime is here. But if you're like many men, you may be feeling off this summer. Low energy, bad sleep patterns, unproductive workouts, maybe even your sex drive is down. And if I'm describing you right now, it's very likely you're suffering with low testosterone. But low T doesn't have to affect you anymore. Just call the Atlantic Men's Clinic, get treated, and see how it changes your life. If you're like most men, you'll feel so much better. Deeper sleep, improved mental clarity, greater energy, and an enhanced sex drive as well. Call us today.
Are you ready for the season? High-speed action, hard hits, and amazing finishes. Don't miss the kickoff event at Florida Window and Door. The best offense is a good defense, and the best defense for your home, our Cat 5 windows. Now sporting 40% savings. Yes, save 40% now. Protect your home this hurricane season. I'm Shelly, and these are the Turtle Top windows you can trust from Florida Window and Door. Call Call me today, 866-5-SHELLY for a free quote.
You've worked hard to create the life you love. Now live it beautifully during Bear's Labor Day sale. Take 50% off store-wide, including the timeless style of Lexington.
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there. Behind his seat. And he's coming. This is a make-or-break season. He's got to make an impact. Good morning, good morning, good morning, all you beautiful people out there in attendance. Today, as we're getting into the building right now, already hitting over 100 people in the building watching live right now. If you're in the chat, put 100 in the building right now. We got a lot to talk about. You see the bottom of the screen. Let me tell you, don't come in here and get worked up because we're going to talk about a lot of things today. A lot of people say, Brandon, I don't know if you talk about that on the show. We're going to dive into it today because let me tell you something. There's just a lot going on. There's a lot of conversation that we got to have, and I'm not going to hold back on this. If you're coming to the chat today, don't come in here and get all worked up. And yes, I see at the bottom of the screen right now, I do see right now what we're looking at right here. Welcome back, first and foremost, to the Brandon Mason Show right now. I know right now at the bottom of the screen, you're like, what does it say down there, Brandon? I'm going to fix that. Don't worry about it. There was a lot of room on here. We're in the vertical format. So I know right now people are like, wait a minute. I can't really see right there what it says right there. Don't worry about it. I'm going to slide it over for you. Yeah, the cheerleader was charged. Okay, a lot is happening right now. I'm going to slide it over right now so you guys can see it better. Is that better? Let me know in the chat if it looks better on the screen. Can you see cheerleader charged? As soon as it updates on your screen, please let me know. If it doesn't, I'll slide that damn thing over one more time. I think you people are trying to check it out. We got over 220 people in the building right now. Make some noise! I'm going to make that adjustment right now as you guys are watching live. I'm taking a look at it. I'm like, wait a second. Down there, cheerleader charge, found it back. I'm going to get ready to read a whole bunch of stuff on the screen. So if you guys are watching right now, in attendance right now, here we go. I just found out the problem. Let me slide this over real quick so you guys can see it better. Here we go. Is that better? Can you guys make it out the bottom? Breaking news, cheerleader charged, baby found in bag. I'm like, what the hell actually transpired? Here we go. Here we go. Hold on a second. We're still trying to get it. Okay. Let me get breaking back on the damn screen. Here we go. I don't know. Shit, I'm just doing my damn best. Let's move on to the piece that probably got to get into. 240 people in the chat. Let me read the headlines first and foremost if you're watching live right now. Cheerleader charged. And here's why. Because they found a baby in her closet, okay? And while I'm working on this right now for you guys to see a little bit better, I'm trying to slide it over here while I'm in the live stream. A little hard to do. Let me read the headlines first, okay? First and foremost, yes. Is she being charged with murder or not? Then Trump and the states remove vaccine mandates. These are things we're talking about today live on the show. If you're watching live in the building right now and you're on the screen, double tap your damn screen right now. If we get to 200 likes in the next 30 seconds, I'll give a lucky one of you $200 right now. So if you're watching live on the phone, double tap your screen right now. Listen, Trump's trying to get rid of them vaccines. How do you feel about that? Here's the headlines, okay? Republicans, Democrats, they're not on the same page, as you probably already know that, right? Trump to change the name Department of Defense back to the Department of War. Changing it back. Also said, hey, look, the stuff that Joe Biden changed at several bases, changing those back too. How you feel about that? People up in arms over the reality of abortion and when life starts. We're going to talk about that today. If you're in the building right now, we're going to talk about today. Last couple things before I get to the videos of the cheerleader charge. Baby found in a freaking bag in the closet. It's just driving me crazy. Luigi Mangione looks to beat the case. Talk about that today. Luxury yacht tips over just 15 minutes after being launched into the damn water. The freaking super yacht just tips over, goes in water. People diving into water trying to find safety. Speaking of yachts, another mega yacht in New York City crashes into the dock out there in New York. All the people on it going, what the hell's going on? And yes, last but not least, the Eagles beat the Cowboys last night in a solid opening. I got to tell you, lots of spitting going on. If you saw, no point intended, spitting going on. Come to find out, Dak Prescott might have been spitting first. So there's a lot going on right now. Let's get to this right now in the chat right now. Over 230, 300 people in the chat right now watching live. Let me show you this clip right now because I'm getting real pissed off about it. But we're going to dive into it right now. Let's take a look at these clips. A lot of you right now watching this are going to go, it's hurt my feelings. I'm upset by it, but I got to give it to you straight. I got to show you what's actually going on, people. Let's take a look right now.
This is the moment a cheerleader appeared in court after being charged with the death of her newborn baby. Police say 21-year-old Laken Snelling gave birth alone at her off-campus residence. She then wrapped the infant in a towel, placed the body inside a trash bag, and hid it in a closet. When officers questioned her, Snelling admitted she had given birth and tried to conceal what had happened. Detectives said they also found signs that she attempted to clean up the apartment and remove evidence of the birth. Snelling was arrested and charged with abuse of a corpse, tampering with physical evidence, and concealing the birth of an infant. Each of those charges is a Class D felony under Kentucky law, carrying a potential prison sentence of 1 to 5 years. She was booked into jail but later released after posting a $100,000 bond. The judge ordered her to live with her parents and remain under supervision until her next hearing. In court, Snelling pleaded not guilty to all charges. Her next appearance is scheduled for September 26th. If she is convicted on all charges, she could face up to 15 years in prison. What do you think her sentence should be if she's found guilty? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And
now we're talking about a cheerleader, guys, 21. We're talking about a college, they call it college athlete, student, cheerleader, on whatever team they call it out there nowadays. Being charged now formally. They said, look, they can't hit it with murder, they said. Then they said maybe they can. Then they said maybe they can't. In the chat right now, 21 years old, putting your baby in a closet. Shout out to over 500 people in the building right now. Make some noise! Your first time watching the chat right now, put first time. If you're in the building right now and you've been here before, then welcome them to the show. I see a lot of familiar faces coming in right now. Pitbull Mom, we love our beautiful moderators. Pitbull Mama, Candy, Tracy. Listen, a lot going on. Christina, Crow, we love our freaking moderators. Vaughn in the building hanging out with us today. Got some business taken care of. He's in the chat. Leola, Donald J. Plump, Roger in the building. Lala, Maddie. I see people coming to the chat right now. Tony, if you're here right now, watching live, and you didn't put a message in the chat, put it right now so I can shout you out. Victoria, how you feeling? Welcome this morning. Derek, how you feeling this morning? Imani in the building. Welcome back to the show. It said, let me see here. Kenency. Okay, let me make sure I say that right in the chat. The freaking, listen, Family Guy. Gotta let you know right now what's going on in the building. We love and appreciate you with the freaking super chat coming in the building. We love and appreciate coming to our show right now. Here we go. I got more clips I'm going to show you right now. People watching live, there is a lot going on. Take a look at what we got here. Watch and listen in, people.
Did Laken Snelling know that she was pregnant? On August 31st, 21-year-old Laken Snelling, a University of Kentucky cheerleader, was arrested after her deceased newborn was found hidden in her closet. Since then, people have been speculating and wondering if Laken knew she was pregnant. A lot of people are pointing to Laken's own TikTok account. A lot of people believe that this was a maternity shoot. But if we look at Laken's profile, she posted this on 6/18 and is hashtagging couples photography. But a lot of people believe that Laken looks pregnant here and that this is more of a maternity photo shoot. Laken also had some very...
I'm just saying. I have heard before. I'm going to show the clip one more time really fast. People are saying that you could be a woman, not know you're pregnant. I've heard it before. And I'm not hating. By the way, we're going to get into abortion right now in a few minutes. We're going to get into the vaccines. So don't come here and get your panties in a bunch. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you, Vaughn's not in the seat today. But I'm in here. You know how I get. Just let you know right now, people in the building, over 500 people. Watch this clip one more time real quick.
Did Laken Snelling know that she was pregnant? On August 31st, 21-year-old Laken Snelling, a University of Kentucky cheerleader, was arrested after her deceased newborn was found hidden in her closet. Since then, people have been speculating and wondering if Laken knew she was pregnant. A lot of people are pointing to Laken's own TikTok account. A lot of people believe that this was a maternity shoot. But if we look at Laken's profile, she posted this on 6/18 and is hashtagging couples photography. But a lot of people believe that Laken looks pregnant here and that this is more of a maternity photo shoot. Laken also had...
Now, I was going to say I got a question for the women in the chat. But I got to open it up and say, this is for men and women right now, okay? Listen in, people. Can you be pregnant and not know that you're pregnant? I don't know. And I like to say, hey, for the women in the chat. But if I just say for the women in the chat, you're going to get people like, people coming and saying, hey, how can you say that? I identify as this, I identify as that. By the way, we got a lot to talk about. You're going to see some clips I got, even from the Charlie Kirk show. You're going to see some shit today, boy. So if you're watching live right now in attendance, smack that like button right now. If you're a subscriber of the show, put an S in the chat right now. If you're a subscriber of the show, put a freaking S in the chat right now. And if you subscribe today, tell me right now in the chat right now. I want to see everybody in the building type something right now. Let me see how you're feeling right now. as I show these freaking clips. I'm telling you right now, wait until I get to this. Take a look.
Charges she's facing right now: abuse of a corpse, tampering with evidence, concealing the birth of an infant, but not murder. Tell me what the next steps are and why a murder charge may or may not be forthcoming.
My guess is, and it's a wild speculation, they cannot prove that this wasn't a stillborn. And if that's the case, if they can't prove that, then they can't get to murder. That was in the case I had, was dismissed not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times, because every single time we went to a hearing, prosecution was unable to prove that there was a live birth. If you can't prove a live birth, you can't get to murder. And the charges they've got right now, I won't venture a guess, but it generally concedes that. And unless they've got something or that she is hiding or they don't know about yet, I think this is about as much as they're going to be able to charge her with. Oftentimes, the woman does not know that she was pregnant. Oftentimes, they then have the pathologist try to do various things, usually with the lungs, to see whether or not in the autopsy of the lungs, as you stated, whether there's evidence that there was oxygen or that it had been oxygenated or the alveolar sacs.
This is what's bothering me right now. I'm going to show a clip in here that you got to see. I'm telling you, if you're coming to the building right now, don't come here and get your panties in a bunch. I'm going to show you some shit on here, and I want you to understand something. I got to dive into the personal things because I want you guys to be able to connect with me in the live stream. That's all I'm saying. I got all the messages coming in the chat right now. Shout out to the 600 people in the building right now. Make some noise! What I want to know is this. You have the baby. Now, they're like, well, we can't prove that she actually had the baby, and when the baby was born, the baby was breathing. Now, did she have the baby in her closet, in her bedroom, somewhere in her house? Who was there having a baby? Now, listen, we go to the doctors. I got 4. And every time we've been to the doctors, it's been scary. It's been hard. Whether you have a natural birth, whether you have a C-section, whatever you got, you need real doctors in there. Now, there are people out there having babies in Ubers, having babies in their room. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. But what I'm saying is this would be very difficult. Then you got the umbilical cord. Who's cutting the umbilical cord? Is the baby just starting to breathe right now? Who is there supporting you in that cast? And I'm not saying that it wasn't difficult. What I'm saying is, as I watch some of these clips, I don't know how I'm feeling about it. Let's take a look at this one here.
This University of Kentucky cheerleader is arrested after her newborn was found unalived in a black trash bag in a closet. Laken Snelling, 21 years old, quite literally was handcuffed on Sunday because the police found an unresponsive baby at a residence near the campus. She was interviewed by police and admitted to giving birth. And now she's been charged with abuse of a corpse, tampering with evidence, and concealing the birth of an infant. What the hell, guys? She is a senior at the university and has served on the competitive team for the past 3 seasons. I am sorry, guys, but there are churches, there are hospitals, there are fire stations. Give the baby up. What is wrong with these mothers? There's so much wrong with this situation. I cannot imagine giving birth, placing my baby in a black trash bag, and throwing them in a closet. I have 0 words. There are a million mothers that would adopt babies. I have no idea. The world has gone to shit, people. It's gone to shit.
Let me just say this. First of all, the cheerleader's a beautiful girl, right? Let's start with that. Beautiful girl. And that in life, I don't care what anybody says. You can say what you want to say. In life, it helps you in a lot of ways by being pretty, or if people view you as pretty. Let's just say that. People in the chat, don't anybody back home get insecure right now. Just telling you something right now. Her having a baby, a beautiful girl, and this person's right, and I agree. There's a lot of people out there that would take a baby. If you, in fact, okay, there's people stealing kids, for God's sakes. You're out there, if you're going to have a kid and you want to go out there and say, look, put up for adoption, that is the best bet. Now, the story's coming out now, right, of why she did what she did. And the sad part about it is this. You feel for the woman in that position. Women, I'll say this, usually a lot smarter than us men out there at early ages. Let's be honest, men. We grow up, most of us, not everybody, a little bit more immature than women as we get, as we're growing up a little bit, right? I'm talking your 3, your 4, your 5, your 6s, all that. Women get their period and all that. Ladies get their period, girls, whatever you want to call it, teenage years going on. Then you get to the point where women actually, they just know more than we do. Like the menstrual cycles are going on and, the body functionalities and all that. They got to study it. They got classes in school and all this kind of stuff. So you build that connection with your baby, right? Obviously through birth. And if you don't know and you just have the baby somewhere, you're like, whoa, what's going on? If you don't know and you have a baby, the first thing you're going to do is be frantic, right? You start having something going on, you get frantic. And then what do? You call the ambulance. Like if you're starting to pass out, you call for help. You get what you got to get. At 21 years old, yes, still very young, and maybe naive, maybe scared, maybe confused, maybe feeling abandoned, maybe your boyfriend's not there. I'm just giving the people out there an example. When you get to that position, you got to make a decision on how you're going to operate when this happens, right? Sometimes it's on the run. It's fast. But instead of putting your baby in a bag in your closet, you're like, oh, let me just put the baby. Come on now. It's very hard to understand. In the chat right now, you get what I'm saying? What state are you based in? Right now, if you're in the chat, I want you to tell me right now, what state are you based in? Drop it in there right now. I got some questions for you as we get ready to show this clip. Let's take a look.
Laken was a cheerleader. And according to her last TikTok on June 25th, she posted an emoji of a mother holding a baby under her list of goals. She also had a wedding ring, a house, and some cash. So people were shocked to hear what we ended up hearing about Laken. Okay, after seeing her post about her mother goals.
The 21-year-old was arrested by Lexington police, charged with abuse of a corpse, tampering with physical evidence, and concealing the birth of an infant. According to an arrest citation, officers were called to her home last Wednesday after a dead newborn was found hidden in a closet. The citation says the infant was found wrapped in a towel inside of a black trash bag. Also, according to the citation, after being interviewed by officers, Snelling admitted to giving birth and to concealing the birth by cleaning any evidence, placing all cleaning items used inside of a black trash bag, including the infant, who was wrapped in a towel. After being arrested, she was in the Fayette County Detention Center until yesterday, posting a $100,000 bond, according to a court document.
How can everything be going so right in your life and then, bam, wrong turn?
Listen, I'm just saying, people in the chat right now watching live, shout out to the 1,200 people in the freaking building right now. Make some noise! Give you guys all a chance to make some money right now. If you're watching live on the channel, double tap your screens, hit that like button. Let me tell you something, I got a big amount of money right now to give out. Listen, 1,000 people in the chat. If we get 500 people hit that like button right now, in 30 seconds, I'll give $1,000 out to a lucky person watching live right now. I'll give $1,000 out right now if we get to 500 likes in the next 30 seconds. Starts now. Moderators, you can take a look at it and watch. Double tap your screens, people. We're talking about some shit in here. I want people to know what we're talking about. And in the chat right now, people are like, look, is it possible? I just read about it right there and popped it in the chat right there. Said, hey, look, is it possible? How can someone not know they're pregnant? I've heard this before. I've heard this time and time again from people. Wow, get lamped up here. Damn microphone almost knocked it off my damn desk. Look, people do attest to this. Women do say this. This isn't the first time. Women have said they didn't know they were pregnant. It happens. Now, are they making it up? I don't know. But women have said it more than once, more than twice, more than 50 times. I've heard it before. And I'm not over here sticking up for this woman at all. I'm not over here saying, hey, I get it. I understand it. Put a baby in a bag. I'm not saying that. Hell no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is she's going through her own thing, and as men, maybe we know, maybe we don't. That's all I'm saying with that. That's all I'm saying with that. Because when we get ready to get into abortion, people, we're going to have a conversation in the chat right now. And on 3, everybody in the chat on 3, we're going to get a Family Guy chant because he's gifting 5 more memberships right now in the chat. Everybody take a look. When I say 1, 2, 3, I want everybody in the chat to put Family Guy. Everybody at home right now in attendance on 3. Everybody say it to yourself. 1, 2, 3. Family Guy. Everybody's at home saying Family Guy. People look around like, what the hell you guys talking about in the chat right now? We're talking about Family Guy in the building with the super chat. We appreciate you. Make some noise! On the road, Ron driving his truck out there watching the show. Look, here's what I'm saying. And I'll show this clip one more time because I saw this once. I'm just saying, even women are like, what is going on?
This University of Kentucky cheerleader is arrested after her newborn was found unalived in a black trash bag in a closet. Laken Snelling, 21 years old, quite literally was handcuffed on Sunday because The police found an unresponsive baby at a residence near the campus. She was interviewed by police and admitted to giving birth. And now she's been charged with abuse of a corpse, tampering with evidence, and concealing the birth of an infant. What the hell, guys? She is a senior at the university and has served on the competitive team for the past 3 seasons. I am sorry, guys, but there are churches, there are hospitals, there are fire stations. Give the baby up. What is wrong with these mothers? There's so much wrong with this situation. I cannot imagine giving birth, placing my baby in a black trash bag, and throwing them in a closet. I have 0 words. There are a million mothers that would adopt babies. I have no idea. The world has...
It's your first time watching right now in the chat, put first time. I'm going to shout you out right now. If it's your first time watching, put first time. If you've been before, welcome them into the show. We want them to all come in. If you're stressed out sitting at home, smoke weed every day. Do what you got to do. If it's legal where you are, do what you got to do. Don't get stressed out here. Listen, in the chat, we're going to bring some things in here to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say some things in here I probably shouldn't say, but I got to bring it to you because I got to be honest with you. I got to keep it real with you in the freaking chat right now. You see right now, we're expanding our show, expanding our... We got cameras everywhere. We got to make an adjustment in here. I'm looking a little crazy, but I don't give a damn because you guys are growing with me. People in the chat every damn day. You know when I started the damn show, I was sitting in my house talking about some dumb shit. Then we moved into a little studio section, and now we're in the section where we're building it out. And then you see right here, we got some shit going on down there. By the way, Black Crest, one of our sponsors of the show, Black Crest, you got to get on their damn website and buy some shit, man. I'm telling you, I wear their shit every day. Got the pants on and their shorts on every day. Black Crest. Do not forget to check out their website, 50% off, Brandon15. You can go out there right now and get your shit cheap. But let's get right back to it right now because I cannot understand for the life of me. All the women in the chat, I'm going to ask you directly a question now too. Women, do you know somebody or have you heard of somebody before that has been pregnant and didn't know when they had the baby? I'm not saying pregnant and didn't know. I'm saying, got to go to the hospital. Oh, what's going on? You're having a baby right now. What the fuck? Right? Like, did you ever have a friend or someone that you talk to? I'm not saying on the internet. Okay, we all seen that shit. We all seen it on the internet. But have you had a friend, a relative, someone you call on the phone and they said, I got rushed to the hospital, had a baby yesterday, didn't even know? In the chat, let me know right now. How we go, baby, here we go. Family Guy, we appreciate you so freaking much. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Family Guy. Look, I'm not messing around today. I'm not messing around today, and I'm shooting you straight in the building right now. Should she be charged with murder? They said she could get up to 15 years. They can't tell if the baby was breathing ever. And I'm just saying, it's a hard discussion. It's a hard feeling, and if you didn't see it, this is her in court.
This is the moment a cheerleader appeared in court after being charged with the death of her newborn baby. Police say 21-year-old Laken Snelling gave birth alone at her off-campus residence. She then wrapped the infant in a towel, placed the body inside a trash bag, and hid it in a closet. When officers questioned her, Snelling admitted she had given birth and tried to conceal what had happened. Detectives said they also found signs that she attempted to clean up the apartment and remove evidence of the birth. Snelling was arrested and charged with abuse of a corpse, tampering with physical evidence, and concealing the birth of an infant. Each of those charges is a Class D felony under Kentucky law, carrying a potential prison sentence of 1 to 5 years. She was booked into jail but later released after posting a $100,000 bond. The judge ordered her to live with her parents and remain under supervision until her next hearing. In court, Snelling pleaded not guilty to all charges. Her next appearance is scheduled for September 26th. If she is convicted on all charges, she could face up to 15 years in prison. What do you think her sentence should be if she's found guilty? Let me know your thoughts.
Up to 15 years only. People, that's why I had to go in this today. I'm about to go into abortion right now. If you're watching live in the chat, I'm about to go into abortion right now. So if you're going to get your panties in a bunch and you're going to get all mad at me and you're going to get scared what the hell I got to say, then you better hit the bricks right now because I'm about to show you some videos on here you might not want to hear and probably YouTube doesn't want me to show. But I'm going to drop it out here right now. This cheerleader, what she did, whether you understand her, whether you don't, put the baby in a bag in the closet and goes, okay, now what? Go to cheerleading practice? I'm just saying, look, I'm not hating on anybody. Girls go through a lot of things. Women go through a lot of things. Their bodies go through a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not hating on them whatsoever or this woman. But I'm just saying, you got to seek some help. There's people watching live right now. Seek some help. There's other people that would love to have what you have in life, basically is what I'm saying right now. So let's move on to this piece right here that we got to get to. All right. And let's be honest, people. Don't come in here, okay, and you can throw shade if you want, but I'm going to keep it real. Abortion reality, okay? We're having that conversation right now because we got to, all right? Because of the situation at hand and also a video I saw on the Charlie Kirk show, I'm going to show you right now what I believe in. In the chat, do you believe in abortion, yes or no? 1,000 people in the building. Make some noise! Do you believe in abortion, yes or no? And I'm just saying, I know people got good points on both sides. I just want to know, do you believe in abortion, yes or no? And then I want to ask some questions in the chat we're going to have today. Let's get personal. And listen, I'm not throwing shade at anybody in here. I don't care if you're Republican, if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you're independent in the damn building. I'm going to ask you, but I don't really care because I want to get your take on it. But when I say I don't care, I'm saying I'm not mad at either way. I do care what you are, but I'm not mad at what you decide to be or you announce of what you are. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I show love to everybody in here. It's an unbiased network. Republicans, Democrats, skinny, fat, tall, short, black, white, Spanish, foreign. I don't care what you are, independent. I don't give a damn. But I got to let you know the reality right now when we're in the chat right now. Do you agree with abortion? Yes or no? Are you pro-life or not? I want to know right now. I'm not saying people haven't made mistakes before. I'm not saying people haven't screwed up, fucked up for a matter of what it's called, but I'm saying, how do you feel now up to date, today? And I'm asking that question for a reason. We're going to go into it right now. This video I'm about to play for you right now is very interesting. I want you to see it, okay? And I got nothing against whether you're straight, whether you're gay, whether you're transvestite. I want to say it right now. I am not against you for what you are. People in the chat, I am not against you for what you are. So if you come here right now, I show this clip. Don't leave here today. Oh, Brandon doesn't like, and I can't even say gay. I got to start with straight first. People get mad. If you're straight, whether you're gay, whether you're trans, I don't care. But I want to show this clip. I want you guys to see this shit. It's some interesting shit. Watch this.
So why do you care so much about other individuals living their lives? Why is it affecting you? Do you have something up your ass or something?
Well, I could throw that right back at you. Why do you care so much about what I have to say?
Because you're affecting other people's rights. You're taking away people's choices. You are hurting people. Read the Constitution.
What rights am I taking away exactly?
You're trying to take away gender-affirming care for individuals. You are affecting abortion rights. You are hurting people.
Got it. So what is a woman?
What is a woman? It's what people identify as. Is a gender. Sex is different. Sex is different from gender.
So can anyone be a woman?
Yes.
At what point do you know you're looking at a woman?
Doesn't matter when you are looking at a woman. You don't have to look at a woman and immediately tell. Can you tell looking at a baby what gender they are without looking at their privates? Tell me that.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. What about that baby is different?
But hold on. By the time they're 6 months old, you can actually tell a young boy tends to gravitate more towards balls and remotes.
That's because of gender affirming. That is convincing individuals at a young age. You are socializing, putting them in situations where they want certain different things. Let's look at... So, let's say you were a little kid and your parents taught you to like pink. Let's actually look back in time. Pink actually used to be a male color instead of blue. In what world? Actually, in the 1920s.
So you say that I'm here to take people's rights away.
Yes!
That is your main contention.
Yes, because
right.
You are affecting the LGBT. You are affecting women's rights. If I was pregnant, oh, wait, let's go back to this. Abortion is anything. If I had a cyst on my uterus, that would be considered an abortion. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Look at, okay, anything that is evolving the uterus.
Well, no, in order for it to be an abortion, it must be a human life.
No. Anything that is evolving the uterus and you have to get rid of it, it is considered abortion.
No, that's
yes,
not how
it is.
That's not how it works. So again, you say I'm here to take rights away.
Yes.
Do you agree life is a right?
I feel like if it's a clump of cells, then it's not alive.
No. But let's go back. Do you think every human being has a right to life?
Depending on how many weeks, but let's
hold on. Who's trying to take rights away? I want to protect the rights of all human beings. You call them a clump of cells. Who's trying to take rights away exactly?
So when is it a human being in your mind? When is it a human being in your mind?
Well, it's not even on my mind. Human development objectively begins at conception.
At conception. So even if I had a miscarriage, what are you going to say about that?
It's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy?
Yes.
Okay, then let's talk about, like, what if it's affecting the woman or anybody who is pregnant in this situation? What if they're going to die and they have to get an abortion? That's the only way they're going to live. Are they going to be over?
Well, hold on. Just so we're clear, that's only a couple thousand cases a year.
No.
And so, yes, it is.
Have you seen how many individuals have already died because they haven't been able to get abortion care?
Abortion in the life of the mother can be put aside as something that needs to be considered. However, it's not always necessary. But let's talk about the main thing, because there's over 1.5 million abortions every single year that don't involve rape, incest, or life of the mother. 1.5 million.
Yes,
but let's just ask you a very simple question. When does human life begin?
When does human life, in my personal opinion, is going to start around the second trimester, a little more farther along. But let's get to this. Most individuals that are having abortions are going to be mothers that cannot afford it. They usually have already 2 to 3 kids and a lot of time.
So it's acceptable to be able to murder your young if all of a sudden you don't have the money to support them. That you can murder your offspring if you're poor.
So in the first couple weeks, even though it's still not fully developed, doesn't even have a heartbeat, doesn't even have brain
Development
activity.
does not equal dignity. A human being is a human being regardless of the process of development that it is in. Period. And so,
is anybody watching this going, what the f is going on? Like, listen, I love everyone speaking up for what they believe in. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, when I was looking at that on my phone, some of you probably had it was kind of off screen there. Listen, I know that people sitting back are like, okay, there's abortion, there's not. When does abortion start, people? In the chat right now. No, sorry, let me rewind. I apologize. I said that wrong. When does life start? Okay, is it when does it start? Is it when the sperm hits the egg? Or is it when you go to the doctor and they go, yeah, you're pregnant? Or is it when the baby's born, that's when life starts? Because this woman apparently, watching what she had to say, was like, she didn't give a damn. Right? She was just like, oh, no, we're going to, it doesn't matter. And she keeps, this is what I don't get, people. Okay? She literally is saying, you're taking away rights, LGBT. And I understand that. Look, they were out there erasing rainbow roads and all that. I got nothing against gay, straight. I don't care what you are. I got to make that clear. But what I'm saying is when they got the rainbow walks out there, people out there painting rainbows and all that, they got a lot more to do than that. You know what I'm saying? Out there in life. And I don't care what you are. I'm friends with everybody. If you're a good person, you're good. Good. Don't push it on my kid. We're good. Happy. Like everybody. But watching that video is really hard to watch. No? Am I crazy watching that video? Right? I got more clips I'm going to talk about in a second. But I wanted you guys to see a piece of that to get how I was feeling this morning. Because I woke up on the right side of the bed. I walked out and I said, wait a second. They keep showing these people coming up to the mic saying a whole bunch of craziness. And I'd like to say, look, I appreciate where you're coming from. If you speak correct and you're calm, you go, look, this is how I feel. And here's why. And you back it up with 1 point, 2 points. You got your notebook. You got your, your pen and paper out there. Bang, bang, bang. And you want to give some points? Let's hear it. But you just saw how she was handling that conversation, right? People watching in the chat right now. Someone said play the end of that piece one more time. Let's play the end of that piece one more time. Just a small little, one last minute. Watch this shit, people.
Exactly.
So when is it a human being in your mind? When is it a human being in your mind?
Well, it's not even on my mind. Human development objectively begins at conception.
At conception. So even if I had a miscarriage, what are you going to say about that?
It's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy?
Yes.
Okay, then let's talk about, like, what if it's affecting the woman or anybody who is pregnant in this situation? What if they're going to die and they have to get an abortion? That's the only way they're going to live. Are they going to be over?
Well, hold on. Just so we're clear, that's only a couple thousand cases a year.
No.
And so, yes, it is.
Have you seen how many individuals have already died because they haven't been able to get abortion care?
Abortion in the life of the mother can be put aside as something that needs to be considered. However, it's not always necessary. But let's talk about the main thing, because there's over 1.5 million abortions every single year that don't involve rape, incest, or life of the mother.
Yeah,
1.5 million.
Yes,
But let's just ask you a very simple question. When does human life begin?
When does human life, in my personal opinion, is going to start around the second trimester, a little more farther along. But let's get to this. Most individuals that are having abortions are going to be mothers that cannot afford it. They usually have already 2 to 3 kids and a lot of time.
So it's acceptable to be able to murder your young if all of a sudden you don't have the money to support them. That you can murder your offspring if you're poor.
So in the first couple weeks, even though it's still not fully developed, doesn't even have a heartbeat, doesn't even have brain
Development
activity.
does not equal dignity. A human being is a human being regardless of the process of development that it is in. Period. And so who's trying to take rights away? I actually want more human beings to
Then
be born.
why are you affecting LGBT?
Well, hold on. We're talking. Let me finish on abortion. I want more human lives, which, by the way, hilariously, would be more women.
Am I crazy right now, people in the chat? Am I crazy right now? Was she going off or no? People in the building right now, you guys saw what I just saw, right? Smack that damn like button right now if you guys are watching. I'm going to break down my quick observation on abortion real quick, and then I'm going to get into the vaccine. People, how they're getting rid of they're trying to remove the vaccine mandate. I want you guys to know that. I'm going to see how you guys feel in just 1 second. But just let me just give you my quick observation real quick. Abortion, obviously, the woman, the lady, makes that ultimate decision, right? She gets pregnant. Man, we think we can tell them what to do. We think we know what's going on, including myself, everybody watching right now. We want to give them advice on what they can do or why they should do it, right? Women ultimately make that decision, sometimes by themselves, sometimes with their family, sometimes with you, sometimes with the boyfriend, husband, right? But women ultimately have that control. There are women out there, obviously, that they can't afford to have a baby. It's very expensive. I got 4. I make plenty of money. It's still hard, right? I get all that. The reality is, I will tell you this. Once you go to the doctors and you hear the heartbeat, mentally, a lot of people are like, ooh, we're having a baby. You know what I'm saying? You might be scared before that. You might be like, oh, no, we can't. This is bad. Oh, my God, I can't afford this, that. So, as soon as you hear boom, boom, you're like, yep, we're having a baby. Right? We're having a baby right now. And I'll tell you, I went through it. Mentally, at first, you're worried. Okay, we're not ready yet. Go to the doctors. Are you pregnant or not? I want to make sure. Boop. Yep, having a baby. As soon as you hear the damn heartbeat, because there's something that clicks in your mind. There's something that clicks in your mind and goes, yep, that's right. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 10. If the heartbeat is there. This is how I feel. Now, I'm not saying this is everybody. And I'm not saying kids are for everybody and how to put it in a distance right down to the camera back there, fixing all that shit up there. You're not going to see those cords and shit. And then we got stuff down there that says can't connect to the internet at the bottom right now. I didn't even set the shit up. You know what I'm saying? But I want you guys to know something. In reality, sometimes there is, and someone put in there due to rape. What about abortion due to rape? I understand 1,000%. And incest and things like that. I will tell you wholeheartedly in the chat. Every woman that goes through that, there's got to be a different protocol in that situation. Okay? I don't agree with it. I don't agree with the abortion thing at all. But as men, we know you're a guy out there. You're not in a serious relationship. You have fun with a girl. All of a sudden, she's like, you're pregnant. Okay. Don't want that, right? And I hate to say that, but that's how people are thinking, right, in the world. Got to be honest. Call a spade a spade. I'm not trying to bullshit you. Got to tell it what it is. If you agree with me right now, if I'm saying the right shit right now in the chat, put yes right now. If you're with me right now, put yes. If you're not, put no. I should see if you're following me right now. I'm trying to give it to you straight. I want to be completely honest with you and tell you really how reality really is for most of the men. Now, if you're in the chat right now and hold on, who's in the chat saying they disagree? You disagree with what I'm saying right now? Are you saying that you believe that people should have abortions? Are you saying you're pro-life? Are you saying you agree? In the chat, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I want to read it. I want to know what we're talking about. When it comes to rape, though, that's a tough subject. When it comes to that, women have to be able to say, wow. Now, if you get to the 3rd trimester, 2nd trimester even, and you got a baby in there and all that, women probably go there and go, I'm so distraught. in a whole nother chapter of emotions that, man, we probably never experienced, right? That's a very tough situation. You got a full baby forming in there, and you're like, that's tough. And I'm not going to go down that road today, because at that point in time, you know, it's hard for me to look at a woman and say, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that, because at that point, that's a whole nother situation. Every other situation outside of that, right, outside of rape, I would imagine, okay, that baby, as a woman, you're like, I got to do this no matter what. And if you can't afford the baby, you start you start talking to people ahead of time. Arrangements. Hey, look, I'm having a hard time. There's a lot of people out there that will help you, believe it or not. And there's people out there that want babies that can't have kids, and they will love and appreciate that. I'm just saying right now, let me know how you're feeling in the chat. I'm giving you the harsh reality, but letting you know. If I'm saying it wrong, CB said stick to sports. CB, am I wrong? Am I saying something wrong? CB in the chat apparently thinks I said something wrong. I don't see how I did, but I'm just saying right now, I just want you guys to understand how I'm feeling in the chat right now. Giving it to you straight, giving it to you live. We're going to move on to the next piece of the pie right now. I had to give that because of the cheerleader situation. We had to just go down that road for a second. How about this, guys, in the chat right now? No more vaccines in the chat right now. Do you believe that we should eliminate vaccines? Do you believe in vaccines? Put in the chat, say, get rid of them. Or in the chat, say, no, we need them. In the chat, let me see how you're feeling. And I'm going to show you some clips right now that you just got to see. And these clips of people getting vaccines, getting rid of vaccines, this is all happening now. Let's take a look at what people are talking about.
Young kids, they're going to Florida schools. You or the wife have any concerns that now you're going to have families who don't have to get their kids vaccinated the way others are, and your kids may be exposed to things? There's no question in the data that the vaccines have made us a more healthy population when it comes to those kids early on in school. Do you have a concern?
So 2 points on this. One, my kids are homeschooled, so no, I don't. And then 2, parental choice is the cornerstone of any functional society. You make choices for your children all the time. What food they eat, what parks they play on, what toys they use, what movies they watch. Sometimes those decisions are bad. Maybe that's my opinion. But functionally, the structure of the life of the child is decided by the parents. Now, this is something that my wife, who's a nurse, and I were talking about tonight, actually. Shout out Nurse Kate, is that this is something that is going to require parents to really do some research and take some ownership.
Yeah,
and that is what responsibility is. Like parenthood is responsibility, right? And so,
Benny,
when it's not
a
mandate,
parents' ability in this country, but Benny, hold on a second. This is why this is the other side.
Sure.
You can't just say the parent is the cornerstone. Yeah, in terms of what happens with my kid, yeah, that's my call. That's your call as daddy for your brood. That's not what we're talking about. The cornerstone here is the law in this society. Our national religion is the law. And the reason that it evolved where it is, now you can argue too many vaccines, how many vaccines, look at it again, show us the data again.
Sure.
Fine. But you are not the last word, okay? The authority having jurisdiction is the last word about what it takes to go to a public school. You can homeschool, but these recommendations evolve because you don't get to decide whether my kids get sick or not, only your kids.
I'm against mandates like this, and I'm for parental choice. And I believe you agree with that. In fact, last time that we spoke, Chris, on your podcast, you were so proud, and it went viral actually on my page on X, you talking about how you choose to defend your family with firearms and how you shoot shotguns with your son, and you enjoy that, and that's something that you're proud to teach not only your sons, but your daughters. And that is your choice in order to defend your child in a dangerous world.
Let's get to that right now, people in the chat. You agree with vaccines or not? Here's what I'll tell you right now. I am not a doctor, okay? Never said I was, all right? I played sports my whole life. Shit ended. Went to the Giants, had to work out. Dolphins had to work out. Knee wasn't working, was swelling up. Now I'm done with that. Now I'm talking. I grew up talking since I was a kid. Mom was like, you're talking too much. Dad was like, you're talking too much. And I'm still talking too much. So I'm in the profession I need to be in. Okay, whether you love it or hate it. Vaccines. Do we know enough about vaccines? Do we know a lot about vaccines? I got some clips to show you on that, what they actually do, what things they provide. But then you get to the COVID vaccines, and you're like, did that hurt people? Did that kill people? Was it necessary? Right? All of a sudden, it's like, nope, you don't need it now. Should you get the booster shot? These are all on the table right now. People are like, oh, go to your local pharmacy and get a booster shot. Listen, I don't believe in your son or daughter's bored. Let's start pricking them with needles. You know what I'm saying? They go to school like, hey, you don't want to get this. Measles. You don't want to get chicken pox. You don't want to get that. This happens. They give you a shot. Like some of this stuff, I'm just saying, doctors know an awful lot. But some of them don't know as much as they think they know. And some of them do know, more than we believe they know. And it's just one of those things where, do you want to vaccinate your child not really understanding everything that's going on in there? And then when you do that, you're like, oh, this is for this. Oh, this is for that. Oh, this is for this. You're like, okay, my kid just got pricked like 4 times a day. And he's like 4 days old. Like, what did we just do here? It's not like a wild animal that just showed up is all I'm saying. You just get like a wild animal that's out there running in the wild. He just pulls up and bites somebody. Oh, I got to get a tetanus shot. When I was a kid, I had to get that. I don't know how they spell tetanus shot. I don't know if I even say it. But if you hit like a nail or something like that, you're like, oh, I got to get a tetanus shot. Like, you can't even touch a nail. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just don't know, as a kid, if you're born, if you should just, hey, I came out, I was born today. Bang, needle, bang, needle. Kids crying, doesn't feel good, right? Sometimes they don't feel 1 or 2 in it, but a lot of times they feel them all. They go to the doctors, like, sit in your chair, you're getting your needle. Here's mommy and daddy holding your kid down. Who's been in the position here in the chat? Who's been in here where you had to go to the doctor, look at your kid and go, listen, okay, I'm getting ready to hold you down because, you don't tell them that, but you're like, hey, I'm going to sit with you. You know what I'm saying? You got their arm down. They teach you with your legs to pin your kids' legs down so they could prick them with the shot and kids freaking out because it hurts, right? And they're scared. And it's like, what did you just put in your kid's body, right? None of us in the chat, well, I should say that, but there's some nurses in here, some doctors are coming here. Most of us in here, have no idea what is in the damn vaccine. All we know is, oh, this is the COVID, or this is for measles, or this is so you can go to school. You know what? A lot of people said, I'm not going to send my kid to school then. I'm going to keep my ass home. You know what I'm saying? With my kid, homeschool them. You don't got to worry about school shootings. You don't got to worry about people having to get, shots that they might not need. Your infant doesn't have to get poked the whole time. So in Florida, that's what's happening right now. So let's show this clip right here.
The state of Florida is making a move to eliminate all childhood vaccine mandates. Republican Governor Ron DeSantis revealed that today while announcing the creation of a state-level Make America Healthy Again commission. It's modeled after similar initiatives pushed by the federal level by HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Florida's Surgeon General says people have a right to make their own decisions when it comes to vaccines.
Having your own right to decide whether or not you get it feels good, right? Now, a lot of parents out there say, look, you don't have to get it. You can get it if you want. Some of those parents will say, all right, I'll get it, right? But if you say, hey, your kid needs to get 1, 2, 3, 4, he's not going first grade. You're like, I don't really like that. But if you approach it like this, hey, look, we appreciate people doing that because for the safety of whatever, but you don't have to. I bet you there's still going to be a lot of people getting vaccines. There might be a lot of people not getting them now and say, hey, we can see how this goes. But there's a lot of people out there that will say, you know what, I'm not getting the vaccine. Let's take a look at this clip here.
The Florida Department of Health, in partnership with the governor, is going to be working to end all vaccine mandates in Florida law. All of them. All of them. Every last one of them is wrong and drips with disdain and slavery. Who am I as a government or anyone else, or who am I as a man standing here now to tell you what you should put in your body? Who am I to tell you what your child should put in your body? I don't have that right. Your body is a gift from God. What you put into your body is because of your relationship with your body and your God. I don't have that right. Government does not have that right. They want you to believe they have that right.
Interesting, right? Who's watching right now going, ooh, who's changing their mind right now? And who's here for the first time? You're watching live right now as we get ready to approach 100,000 views today. If you're watching live or you're here for the first time, let me know in the chat right now. Say, I'm here for the first time. If you're not, hey, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, because let me tell you something. We're expanding like a mother. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you right now, people in the chat, we're expanding. We got a lot of things to say. Take a look at what this guy had to say. Watch this.
If you're concerned that babies are getting too many vaccines at once, I want you to listen to this message to help. And if you know somebody who's concerned, share this post with people. When we give a vaccine, we are giving antigens. These are substances that induce an immune response that are portions of a germ that we're trying to protect against that causes the immune system to make antibodies. These are protein tags that are very specific to the germ, and it helps either neutralize it and prevent infection or reduce the severity of disease in case there is an infection that kind of slips through. In the 1980s, the number of vaccines that children got were not as many as they are today. However, the number of antigens in each vaccine were significantly higher. The DTP, or diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis vaccine contained over 3,000 antigens just in that vaccine alone. Nowadays, the vaccines have anywhere between about 1 to 69 antigens per vaccine. And so when you are following the schedule, essentially, babies and young children are getting about 320 antigens total. So there are significantly fewer antigens in the current vaccines compared to the 1980s. And when you think about the environment that babies and young children are in, they're exposed to a lot more antigens, what's on the ground, on their hands, etc., that their immune system is challenged to. So this is only a small amount that vaccines are giving to children. So if you find this information helpful, please share it.
People that come into the chat right now, someone said, well, but you have the right to tell a woman what to do with their body. I never said that. I never once, okay, let me tell you something right now. This is usually what Democrats say. And that's why I'm saying that. Republican or Democrat. I like both people. I have a lot of friends and family on both sides. But I guarantee you, they come into the chat and they say the same thing, right? I never once sat up here today or ever got on here and said that we should decide what women do with their body. I never said that. Did I ever say that in the chat? Did you guys hear me say that we should decide or men should decide? I said we as men, I speak for most of us when I say we don't have a clue what's going on. Menstrual cycle, giving birth, what it's like, what it feels like, whether you should do it or not, have an abortion. I didn't say it at all in the chat, right? I'm just saying, okay, just making sure. Okay, good. Black, okay, perfect, thank you. Because I would just make sure that I'm very clear in here. Because I'm in the building, I kind of tell you the reality of what's going on. I don't have time to bullshit you in here. People come to chat right now. I appreciate all the first timers. And I apologize if I read that wrong. Thank you for clearing that up. If you're in the chat right now and you're hanging out with us for the first time, again, let us know. If you subscribed today, in the chat right now said, I just subscribed. Let me know. Put I just subscribed. And if you're just a subscriber of the show, you've been here, then put an S in the chat right now. Do it right now. I'm going to show you guys something in just 1 second. We covered a cheerleader today, obviously charged with her put her freaking baby in a blanket, had that conversation, which led us into abortion and babies and bodies and all that and what's going on in your body, then into vaccines, which is why we're covering that today, because I just think people have the right to do what they want to do, right? Now, all of a sudden, say someone gets sick and they go to school and they get your kid sick. What are you going to say? Hey, you should have got the vaccine. Like some people, that's going to happen too, right? Not going to lie. People are going to do that. You know what I'm saying? People are going to walk in and go, hey, you should have got the vaccine. You know what I mean? People are going to do that. And shout out to you people watching live right now. Hey, right now, if we get over 300 likes in the next 30 seconds, I'll give a lucky person $300. So if you're watching live on the show right now, double tap your screen. If in fact you're watching live right now, double tap your screen right now. We get the 300 likes in the next 30 seconds to give a lucky person $300 watching live in the building right now. And this red jacket has nothing to do with anything. I just like red. Okay? It ain't Republican. It's not Democrat. It's not independent. It's just in the building right now. And if you're a Trump supporter, put Trump in the chat. Here's why. Because Trump's going to be a big part of this. Big part of the vaccines, getting rid of vaccines, getting rid of taxes, all that. If you're in the chat right now and you're a Trump supporter, put Trump in the chat right now. Tony, we appreciate you. If you just subscribed, we greatly appreciate you in the building. I'm trying to scroll up and see who just subscribed today. Sane Bunny, we appreciate you. Welcome to the show. If you just subscribed, let us know in the building right now. If you're a Trump supporter, put Trump in the chat right now. If you're not in the chat, put impeach. Let me see it right now. Why are we doing this? We're trying to see who's in the building right now. We're trying to see who's in the building right now. Are you a Trump supporter? Put Trump in the chat. If you're not, then put in P. There's a lot of Trump supporters coming to the chat right now, so all I'm saying is Trump supporters are picking up, boy. Let's show this clip right here because this woman here, she goes off. Let's just see what she had to say.
Will you tell America that all adults and all children over 6 months of age are eligible to get a COVID booster at their local pharmacy today?
Anybody can get the booster.
I'm sorry?
Anybody can get it, Senator.
Anybody. So you're saying that is now the official rule of HHS. Anybody is eligible to get a booster by just walking into the pharmacy.
It's not recommended for healthy people.
No. If you don't recommend, then the consequence of that in many states is that you can't walk into a pharmacy and get one. It means insurance companies don't have to cover the $200 or so cost. As Senator Dr. Cassidy said, you are effectively denying people vaccines.
We're not going to recommend a product for which there's no clinical data for that indication. Is that what I should be doing?
What you should be doing is honoring your promise that you made when you were looking to get confirmed in this job.
You're going like this.
And that is, you promised that you would not take away vaccines from anyone who wanted them. You just changed the classification of the COVID vaccine.
I'm not taking them away from people, Senator.
It takes it away if you can't get it from your pharmacist.
Well, most Americans are going to be able to get it from their pharmacy for free. Most Americans will be able to get it from their pharmacy for free.
The question is, everyone who wants it, that was your promise.
No, I didn't. I never promised that I was going to recommend products with which there is no indication.
When you said...
And I know you've taken $855,000 from pharmaceutical companies, Senator.
Did you hold up a big sign saying that you were lying when you said that? Because you are the one who said you would not take them away.
I got a question for you people in the chat. This is going to come off wrong. So when I say this, do not take it the wrong way. People in the chat right now, ladies, do not take this the wrong way. Men, do not take this the wrong way. But I'm going to ask you a question because I got to do it. I keep it honest. I keep it real, okay? I want to ask you guys a question in the chat right now, and I want your honest answer, okay? Every single time that you see a lady, I just want to know how you're feeling, how I'm feeling. I'm going to ask you the question, okay? Every single time, I'm going to pause it,
big sign
that you see a lady like this, with that haircut, is she Republican or is she a Democrat? I just want to know. I'm not going to, look, I just want to know. When you see a lady with this haircut, okay, is she a Republican or is she a Democrat? I'm asking this because I don't want to get on here and put my foot in my own mouth, okay? But I just want to know, is this lady a Republican or a Democrat by just look of her haircut? I want to know if I'm crazy. I just got to know in the chat right now. Is she a Republican or a Democrat? I'm just by the haircut. And the reason why I'm saying that is you should never, okay? You should never judge a book by its cover. But I'm just saying they come in so fierce, so strong, right? And they try to, so hot and heavy. What is it in the chat? Kenji said, we Dems are proud of our Karen. People in the chat. Hey, are Karens Republicans or Democrats? In the chat, tell me right now. Are Karens Republicans or Democrats? And we got to know this. Guys, listen, if you're watching us for the first time, we cover sports, entertainment. We cover Trump, everything right here in the building. Republicans, Democrats, on a daily basis. We got live callers calling in. We have all the stuff done. It's been a long time coming. We're in the studio. You can see I didn't set up because all this shit come here. It says on the screen right there. Can't connect to the damn internet on the damn screen down there because I'm just getting everything lined up. And we got V over here in the corner. He's not there today, V. I don't even have the damn camera on. I didn't turn this camera on. V's over here in the corner. I'm just asking right now. And so while you're at it, in the chat, while you're at it, are you a Trump supporter? Put Trump or put impeach. Right now, as we get ready to get past our time today, we're 10 to 11 every damn day. We hit over 102,000 views today on the show. What I'm asking for you guys to do right now is double tap that damn screen. If you want sports, you want entertainment, you want excitement, you want live guests, NFL players, NBA players. I got some new shit coming to the show. Massive sponsors coming to the show. I got a lot of them coming to the building right now. Clothing sponsors. We got sports betting sponsors. We got technology sponsors. We got political sponsors. We got everything coming to the show. We love and appreciate it. And let me just tell you something one more time. Before I sign off today, I love and appreciate you. I don't give a damn where you're from. Oh, you know, I forgot something. Hold on a second. Before I sign off today, hold on a second. I forgot to show you something. I forgot to put on the damn screen right here. Luigi Mangione, they said he might beat the case. Let me scroll up real quick right here. Alex Murphy, we appreciate you. All love to you. Alex in the chat right now. Put Alex in the chat right now. And Chrome's ahead of the game. Chrome said, blackcrest.com. We love and appreciate you, Chrome. We're going to get that going right now. Thank you for getting it going before I even got there. Said, I don't care which side they're on. I don't trust anything that comes in or out of their mouths. Alex Murphy in the building right now. Coming to the building right now. We appreciate that. Chrome, and put blackcrest.com, one of our clothing sponsors, blackcrest.com. Go there right now. Brandon 15, you get 15% off all the freaking gear. Just telling you right now, I get no money from that. Just saying. I get $0 from that. But I'm buying all their shit. They're sending it to my house. They got shorts. I got 10 pairs of shirts. My wife, we got the hoodies and everything. Blackcrest.com. Go out and get your shit. Brandon 15, one of our sponsors. I'm just saying, I don't take a sponsor unless I love their shit, and their shit is good. Trust me, ladies out there, you want to go get your freaking husband something? Go to blackcrest.com right now. I'm telling you, get the shorts. I don't know about everything. I'm telling you right now. The shorts and the fitted shirt, I wear to the gym every single day. The shorts are coming with compression. They feel so damn good on your body. And then the hoodies, lit. Go there, blackcrest.com. Use Brandon15 and get your freaking discount code out there. I get no money for that. I'm just saying. Now, Luigi Mangione, to beat the case, you got to see this freaking video right now. I screen recorded. I said, what? Let's take a look at this real quick. You got to see what was going on. Oh, I got another video too to show you, but take a look at this first.
This morning, alleged killer Luigi Mangione is ratcheting up his accusations that prosecutors at the Manhattan District Attorney's Office knowingly and inappropriately violated his rights by viewing his private medical records. Defense attorney said prosecutors were able to see medical diagnoses and statements made by Mr. Mangione to healthcare providers in violation of his HIPAA rights.
HIPAA is the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, which essentially says that your health information is protected and should only be given to certain individuals when it is required by law.
Prosecutors have denied any violation. They said they subpoenaed entirely unremarkable information from Mangione's insurance provider, Aetna, like his account number and dates of coverage. Prosecutors blamed Aetna for turning over more information than requested. When prosecutors realized it, they said they notified the court and deleted the material. Aetna, however, said it responded to the subpoena appropriately. Defense attorneys asked the judge to hold a hearing to determine an appropriate remedy commensurate with the gravity of the violation. They said that could be the removal of prosecutors, the suppression of evidence, or even the dismissal of charges.
It's going to be up to the judge for him to make a determination on whether or not this was a careless, harmless error, or whether there was, in fact, prosecutorial misconduct, which would mean that they intentionally sought information they should not have.
Mangione has pleaded not guilty to the assassination-style killing of United Healthcare chief Brian Thompson last December on a Midtown Manhattan street. He has also pleaded not guilty to federal charges that could result in the death penalty. He's being held in federal custody and receiving so much mail. The latest update from his legal team showed he was still opening letters in July that he received in January. His online legal defense fund has raised more than $1.2 million.
I'm not going to lie. I was going to say a lot today, but I thought they had the man dead to rights. I thought they had him. McDonald's, done. Now Luigi Mangione, not his family. They got too much money. Said, we're going to stand up to this shit. Said, we're beating the case. How do you guys feel about that? You just saw what just happened. You guys watch the scene. By the way, as I end the show right now, I want to tell you something. Did you guys see this clip? Look at this.
This is my opinion of you communist bastards. God bless the USA. And vote for Derek Carter in this election cycle.
He said for the communists out there, I'm just going to put my pants down and do that. It's okay. Wow. Now, last thing before we get off today. The Cowboys, they did get beat. And I said on my show, I believe there could be an upset. And I got pretty damn close going, hey. But then there was a fumble. You know, Sanders fumbled the football. Could easily punch it in. Could have won the game there. Didn't work out. But Jalen Carter got ejected for spitting on Dak Prescott. And they said Dak spit on him first down.
Out of this game before a snap. Chris, that's, first of all, I got no idea what he's thinking. And second, this is massive in terms of the game. Out of this game before a snap. Chris, that's, first of all, I got no idea what he's thinking. And second, This is massive in terms of the game. I gotta tell you.
Just saying, shit's going on right there. A lot of things going on right there with the case. As you guys know, we had a lot of conversations to cover today. If you're watching live in the building right now, hold on, let me pull up on the screen right now. We have a lot of people that have subscribed to our channel, a shit ton of people. I'm going to pull up on the screen right now and show you exactly where we actually are right now on our subscriber count of our show, because people are like, Brandon, holy shit, it's growing fast. Yes, we are at 70,000, I believe. Let me see, here we are. Here, let me put it up on the screen. Here we are right here. If you're watching live in the building, let me tell you something. Number one, I greatly appreciate you. Number one, first and foremost, I greatly appreciate you. And yes, I know on the damn screen right now, it looks a little funky where it says cheerleader charge, it slid over. We got 70,417 subscribers right now on our platform. All I ask you guys that are watching the show today, if you guys enjoyed the show, whether you agree with everything, if you love it, if you like certain things, not everything, but you're a sports fan, you like the news given to you, you want to cover everything, we got live callers coming in, hit the like button, subscribe right now, join the crew, join the movement. We're building up. We have big-time sponsors coming, big-time TV networks reaching out to us, and we are waiting for the proper deal, and we're not going to sell out because we appreciate you. You're the reason why we're growing, not anybody else. You guys watching are the reason why this channel is growing, and I greatly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you. My family appreciate you. Everyone part of our show and people that we work with and our sponsors appreciate you, and we see it scrolling up. Thank you. Let me just say this to you.
New subscriber.
I love and appreciate you. Without you, there is no damn show. A lot of people don't say that, but I'm going to end the show with this every damn day, because without you, the Brandon Mason Show is nothing. It's viewership. It's people watching the show. We have over 70,000. We hit 70,000 a few days ago, and we're at 70,419 because all you beautiful people, 70,420.
New subscriber.
70,421. Who's going to be 70,422 before I sign off today? I love and appreciate you. Everyone out there, have a great rest of your day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will sign off now. I'm done blabbing today, but I'll see all of you tomorrow morning. It's Friday. It's Friday. Enjoy your freaking weekend. Tomorrow, I'll be hanging out with the family. Not going to lie. Monday morning, live from downtown Miami. We'll be right here on Monday morning, 10 a.m. Have a great rest of your freaking day. Have a great weekend. Be here early. And one last thing. Come here. And Pitbull Mama said, don't forget to close polls. I'm going to do that right now. If we have 100 people in here before the countdown starts, right now there's 290 people in here hanging out for less of the blabbermouth I got going, over 300 people. If you are one of the people here right now, okay, when I start the show Monday morning, put it on your notepad, put it on your phone, write it down. If we have 100 people in the live stream before the countdown starts, okay, countdown's going to start at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everybody put 10 a.m. in the chat right now. If you get in here before the show starts at 10 a.m., you're here at 9:55. If there's 100 people waiting for the show to start, I'll give $500 out to a lucky person in the chat. I'm telling you right now, put it down. It's real easy. Everyone that's watching right now, if every one of you comes, it's money going out to you. All love to you. We'll be spinning the wheel. Vaughn will be back in the booth hanging out with us as well. I'll see every single one of you Monday morning at 10 a.m. Have a great rest every weekend. The show does not happen without you. I'll close those polls right now. Give it 15 seconds. Refresh your screens. Leave a message on the video. All love to you. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that. Go follow me right now. Talk to you guys on there. Take care.
Walmart to train millions of workers in artificial intelligence. This initiative will help the chain certify people in AI use. According to Walmart CEO of applications, there's a study that those with AI knowledge work more efficiently than those without it. OpenAI says that it aims to certify 10 million people by the year 2030.
Beauty lovers rejoice. If you're already a fan of Old Navy, this one's for you especially, because the stores will